Hey folks, Red Labor. Hope you're having a great evening. It's been a little while since I done a video, but I decided to do one today, this evening, and I want to do one on basically an exchange I've had with a friend of mine on Facebook last night. And the thing about it is, this person, good guy, great liberal ideas. I mean, if there were more Democrats like this person around in the leadership, it'd be one thing. Sadly, he's the exception to the rule. Great politics, as I said, but too much faith in the Democratic Party. I was accused last night of being for Romney because I virtually can't find any difference between Romney and Obama. I'm for neither candidate. And when I say I'm for neither candidate, that means I do not want President Obama, but I don't want a President Mitt Romney either. It's as simple as that. Then he throws the 2000 card in my face, as if Al Gore lost the election because Ralph Nader of the Green Party ruined it for the Democrats. Folks, something that's failed to be realized here, and that is Joe Lieberman. Joe Lieberman was Al Gore's running mate. Come on, do you think that Al Gore and the Democrats should be rewarded when they give us Joe Lieberman, one of the biggest traitors to the progressive movement that you can imagine? So, and I hear this, well, it's going to be close here in my home state of North Carolina. I figure I voted for Ralph Nader thinking that this is just a red state for what it is. I mean, this is the South. I mean, they're going to vote Republican. And yeah, I was surprised to see Obama win North Carolina. Still, I am glad I voted for Ralph Nader because, Democrats ignore progressives. And so, I was trying to respond that I'm for neither candidate. And when progressive concerns are ignored by Democrats, well, it makes me angry, and it should make any liberal, any real liberal, not a fake liberal, but any real liberal, angry too. And we all know the Republicans are pretty bad at what they want to do. But what about when our major concerns as progressives are ignored by Democrats? Many of us want out of both Iraq and Afghanistan, yet we're still there. Quite a number of us, profoundly myself included, wanted a single-payer national health care plan and would have settled for a strong public option. Yet Barack Obama used Rahm Emanuel to strong-arm progressives, and U.S. Senator Max Baucus arrested single-payer activists. I don't think that should be rewarded with our votes. And ironic is that Obamacare is really Romney-care on a national level. Mitt Romney is the reason why we have Obamacare. Some on the center right and some on the right are just too dumb to realize that. Some of them really do know that deep down. As a union person, I wanted the Free Choice Employee Act to pass. Is the best way to combat Taft-Hartley. And, the Democrats, even when they've been the majorities in the U.S. House and U.S. Senate, and down here in the South, right-to-work bullshit laws. I mean, how's it progressive to ignore and to be all for the open shop? And then, Barack Obama signed the Patriot Act permanent, signed it to make it permanent. And he was very, very quick to sign the National Defense Authorization Act. Folks, we do not have a civil libertarian in the White House. Contrary to what the right wing wants to believe. We do not have an ACLU member in the White House, and and yet when some of us on the left raise these concerns, we get shit on. And we are accused of just being whining. And here's the thing, folks. I mean, people who are good left-wing people in the Democratic Party asking me to reward Democrats time and time again with my vote. All I have to say is don't blame me or blame any other person on the left if the Democrats loses this time. Democrats, establishment Democrats, will stab you in the back if you're a progressive. And and somebody, the same person said, well, I can be as angry as I want to be. And damn right I'm angry. But it's not an option when you have a political party acting as America's second party. And it really comes down to this. I mean, what it comes down to is Republicans shape the debate. The Democrats go to that dividing line of that debate and play patty cakes, with the Republicans. And then a lot of them just sit there, get bitch slapped around, act like they take their own side, refusing to take their own side in an argument. I said this before. South Carolina Republican Congressman Joe Wilson screamed, "You lied!" to President Obama when Obama was addressing health care reform in his State of the Union address. What did the Obama administration do when the Republicans tried to pretend like they were sorry he said that? They had this big meeting or whatever. Obama just sat there and kissed his ass and made the health care plan more market friendly than it was prior. Press Secretary Robert Gibbs mocks genuine progressives and say, well, so you could have Dennis Kucinich in the White House single payer and get rid of the Pentagon, and all of a sudden you just can't satisfy the professional left. Fuck you, Robert Gibbs. Fuck you. I mean, with that kind of talk, I mean, who needs a John Sununu out there, really, And as I said before, folks, the Republican Party are a bunch of mad, right-wing, theocratic, militia, neo-Confederates pieces of shit that's out there. Not every Republican, but I'm talking about what is the embodiment of the modern Republican Party, the public face, and that's that Southern Party, plagued by evangelicals and semi-white supremacists and people that just wants to go and invade another country. You're asking me, I mean, and then you got Democrats that are too scared to take these people on, and and they sit there and they get bitch slapped by these Republicans. Listen, it is time for a Labor Party. I said it before, and I'll say it again. It is time for a Labor Party. And the Democrats need to stop playing out of that old Democratic leadership playbook. And that's all they know how to do. And we don't even get mild reforms. What we gotten out of Obama is George W. Bush's third term in office. That's really what it comes down to. So as long as the Democratic Party is a centrist party, playing by the rules of the GOP, we will still further to the right as a nation as a result. And Democrats are always too willing to play by the Republicans' rules instead of taking them on. Folks, Ralph Nader is not the problem. People like Jane Harman, Rahm Emanuel, Harold Ford, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, Al Gore, Hillary Clinton. That's the problem. That is the problem.